My name is Sugimoto. I'm a water resources engineer and work for a consulting firm. I have worked in 20 countries so far and have been mainly involved in water-related projects, including water resources management plans and flood management plans. Now, let me explain the outline of the project that was awarded this time. The title is the Project for Strengthening Capacity of Integrated Data Management of Flood Forecasting and Warning. This is a photo taken with the project members at the final meeting of the project. The project was implemented in the Republic of the Philippines for 3 years from 2016 to 2019. The implementing agency was Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration. We call it PAGASA. The target area covers 18 major river basins throughout the Philippines, and 2 of them are pilot river basins. This is a simplified overview of the project framework. The overall goal is positioned at the top, which is expected to be achieved years after the project is completed. The project purpose is to enhance capacity of PAGASA Hydrometeorology Division and target river flood forecasting and warning center. We simply call it the River Center. The project purpose was to be achieved through 5 expected outputs, and each output is produced through the project activities. There are 27 activities in total. One of the activities will be introduced in the following slides. As one of the key features of our project, we basically made technology transfer through collaborative works. Most of the project activities were carried out on a working group basis. 3 project working groups were organized. The members of each group consisted of PAGASA staff and Japanese experts. The activities were performed jointly. In the following slides, I'd like to introduce a part of the activities of the Working Group A, which led the formulation of flood forecasting and warning system plans. As one of the activities to strengthen planning capacities, we formulated the roadmap for enhancement of flood forecasting and warning system in the 18 river basins. In developing the roadmap, firstly, we defined flood forecasting and warning system with 7 components. The 7 components are a monitoring network in the field, a data management system of the river center, a data transfer system, a flood forecasting method, issuance of flood warning information, a flood warning dissemination system, and staffing and human resources development. Each of the 7 components has 3-phased goals. Based on these 7 components, we prepared a development plan for each river basin. Following the formulation of the development plans for the respective 18 river basins, the priority of basins was considered. As the first step, The 18 river basins were evaluated with 5 criteria. As the second step, key considerations were reviewed, including PAGASA's policy and equivalence between areas or regions. Finally, after discussions among the members, the 18 river basins were divided into 3 priority groups. The roadmap was finalized with time frame up to the target year 2030, considering the priority of basins and stage-wise development. The overall timeline of PAGASA's existing activities and the roadmap implementation was developed as presented here. So far, I have only introduced the roadmap preparation, but through the project activities, a total of 13 deliverables were prepared. Most of these were intended to be used as standards or guidelines for PAGASA staff in performing their practical tasks. Finally, I'd like to share the lessons learned from the project regarding ownership mind of the project. The roadmap had to be prepared for the 18 river basins, so huge work volume was anticipated and work efficiency was required. So what we did was to share the entire work by 12 members in consideration of the basins that they were familiar with. Accordingly, the preparation was accelerated by saving time and by sharing the workload. As a result, the working members deepened their understanding of the planning method through the actual work. Also, the members' ownership mind of the project was enhanced. These are some of the lessons we have learned through the project activities. We hope that Japan's infrastructure technology will be applied to many countries to realize a more affluent society for them. I'm looking forward to working together in another project someday. Thank you.